ladies and gentlemen, for all the marvel, the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World, introducing the challenger, the future, Ian Machado Garry. Official weight 170 for the challenger. Islam Makhachev. Official weight 170 for the champion.
The tensions surrounding UFC 330 reached another level as Islam Makhachev and Ian Machado Garry finally stood face to face at the ceremonial weigh-ins.
I'm here with the champ, always has time for the fans. They love you. Look at that. Islam, this is another opportunity for you now to defend your welterweight championship. You've had such an incredible run in the UFC. What does this fight mean to you, and how do you feel about Ian Machado Garry as an opponent?
He just next target for me. I'm ready, and I make these whole people happy tomorrow.
Good luck to you, sir. Champion, ladies and gentlemen.
And what should have been a simple final photo opportunity quickly turned into another chapter in one of the most anticipated matchups of the event.
I'm here with his challenger. Ian, this is obviously an immense opportunity. You have called this from the moment you step in the octagon that one day you will be at this moment when you're fighting for the title. Tomorrow that moment comes. Give us your thoughts.
Tomorrow night I get the opportunity to fight the best fighter on the planet right now, considered by everybody to be the #1 in the world. When I beat him, everybody has no excuses. Ian Machado is great, and it's the start of a dominant legacy for me. Tomorrow night, I want everybody to know what's at stake. This is two of the biggest fighters ever in this sport going head to head. You should all be grateful, you should all be lucky you get to witness greatness in the flesh tomorrow. Good luck to you, sir.
With fight night now just hours away, both men arrived knowing that the talking was almost finished, and the next time they would see each other across from one another, there would be nowhere to hide and no microphone between them. The arena was packed with cameras, reporters, fans, and members of the UFC media, all waiting for the moment when the former champion and the dangerous Irish contender would finally share the stage.
Good luck tomorrow. You ready? Hey, brother. Everything's on the line. All the records, everything. You ready? Let's go. The biggest fight of the year. It is, brother. You know it is. Good luck tomorrow, you too. What you mean? Yeah, but everything you did's on the line. Everything to lose. Everything to lose. Everything to gain. Let's go, brother.
Makhachev walked into the spotlight with the calm, controlled expression that has become familiar throughout his career. There was no wasted movement, no obvious attempt to entertain the crowd, and no indication that he felt overwhelmed by the enormous attention surrounding the fight.
My official prediction, Ian Garry is gonna knock Islam out. If Ian Garry's gonna win, he is gonna win by knockout. We know who's gonna be a problem. Islam was offered a fight against Ian Garry, and Islam said no. Said, I just can't do it, I'm a little banged up.
Across the stage stood Ian Machado Garry, confident, focused, and clearly determined to show that he believes he belongs in this position.
To fight the best fighter on the planet right now, considered by everybody to be the #1 in the world. When I beat him, everybody has no excuses. Ian Makhachev is great, and it's the start of a dominant legacy for me. Tomorrow night, I want everybody to know what's at stake. This is two of the biggest fighters ever in this sport going head to head. You should all be grateful, you should all be lucky you get to witness greatness in the flesh tomorrow.
Good luck to you, sir.
The atmosphere changed immediately when the two fighters came together for the final face-off. Garry stood tall and refused to back away, while Makhachev remained composed, staring directly at his opponent as photographers surrounded them from every angle. For months, the matchup has been discussed from every possible perspective. Fans have debated whether Garry's size, reach, movement, striking ability, and confidence can create problems for Makhachev.
People are sleeping on Islam's striking, but Ian Garry's gonna get the job done. Ian Garry's 6'3", judges distance really well. He'll jab, back up, back up. He's not gonna engage. He's not gonna go sit in the pocket, plant his feet, throw a 2-3-piece combination. That all said, Islam is indeed pound for pound #1. I agree with it. I just think Ian's gonna do a really good job frustrating Islam, but I do think Islam could just grab a hold of him and snap him in half like zucchini. With that all said, Ian Garry's gonna win a decision.
While others have pointed toward Makhachev's championship experience, elite wrestling, submission game, pressure, and ability to control opponents once the fight reaches the ground. But standing only a few feet apart at the ceremonial weigh-ins, none of those predictions mattered anymore. This was the final psychological moment before the real battle. Garry has never been shy about expressing his belief that he can beat Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev looks like Ian Garry potentially is getting that shot. How do you think that goes?
Striking-wise, I don't believe he's gonna be able to deal with Ian. It's more because of the distance. He's very quick, but it's the grappling element. I think he only needs to get him down once. He's a difficult guy to get down, but JDM, that one surprised me simply because his scrambles are the best in MMA. He's been on the floor with some top jiu-jitsu guys and they can't get submitted, and that shows you how good his scramble is. Whereas I don't think Ian's got that level of scramble or that level of defense to go against Islam.
Throughout the build-up, he has projected enormous confidence and repeatedly made it clear that he does not view himself as simply another challenger stepping into a title opportunity. He believes he has the tools to expose weaknesses that previous opponents could not exploit, and that belief was visible during the face-off. Makhachev, meanwhile, has built his entire reputation around letting his performances do the talking. His style may not always be the loudest outside the cage, but once the fight begins, his pressure, timing, wrestling, control, and submission threats can completely change the dynamics of a matchup. That contrast between Garry's outspoken confidence and Makhachev's quiet intensity has become one of the central stories of UFC 330. As the two fighters continued staring each other down, the crowd reacted to every movement. Garry appeared unwilling to give Makhachev even an inch of psychological advantage, while Makhachev remained almost completely expressionless. Then came the moment that caught everyone's attention. The two fighters exchanged words during the face-off. Neither man appeared interested in turning the moment into a friendly photo opportunity. Their body language suggested that the rivalry had become deeply personal from a competitive standpoint, with both fighters convinced that they have the answers needed to win. The exchange itself was brief, but the meaning behind it was much bigger. At this stage of fight week, fighters know exactly what is at stake. There is no longer time to change the training camp, fix a strategic mistake, or prepare for a different opponent. Every prediction, every interview, every warning, and every claim made during the build-up now has to be backed up inside the octagon. That is what made this final face-off so intense. Makhachev knows that Garry is not coming into this fight simply to survive. Garry knows that Makhachev is not going to give him the opportunity to dictate the fight comfortably. The Irish fighter's best path will likely depend on maintaining distance, using his movement intelligently, creating striking exchanges on his terms, and avoiding the moments where Makhachev can close the space and force him into a wrestling battle. But that is easier said than done against a fighter whose entire game is built around turning small positional advantages into overwhelming control. Makhachev's challenge, on the other hand, is dealing with an opponent who possesses a different physical and stylistic puzzle. Garry's height, range, movement, and ability to fight at long distance could force Makhachev to make adjustments that are not always required against shorter opponents. If Garry can keep the fight standing and make Makhachev repeatedly reset, he could potentially make the champion work harder than he wants. But if Makhachev gets his hands locked around Garry, the entire fight could change within seconds.